Hey guys, so it's been a while since I've done an update. I apologize for the lighting in here. It's kind of weird, but anyways, you may have noticed I've done a lot of Minecraft recently, and I can kind of feel myself getting burned out of Minecraft again. But the thing is, I think I'm pretty much done with Skyrim at this point. I don't think I'm ever going to be going back to it at this point. Final Fantasy VII is very doubtful that I'm going to go back to just because as I've said in several blog posts, I just can't bring up the will to record it. Plus, I just don't feel I was doing the series justice. It's kind of one of those situations where I feel it's starting to go down the road of my last Zelda series I did, which was Link's Awakening, where towards the end of it, you could kind of tell I was just trying to speed through it really quickly. But yeah, because of that, I'm going to need to start a new series on my channel outside of Dark Souls, especially if I'm going to start trailing off on Minecraft, because I think I'm pretty much very close to being done with Pixelmon, just based off the fact that there's really not much else I can really show off in the mod. However, it doesn't mean I don't have anything left to record outside of Dark Souls. I do have plenty of games available for me to record, one of which is a Steam game that I own. Actually, I'll just go through my Steam library right now. Let me just open that up. And where would it be? Library. What do we have in here that's installed? I mean, I could revisit Borderlands 2, but I don't think I'm going to do that because I have to restart from scratch again, off another new character, and I've already got like 3 characters in that game. So I do have Sonic Adventure 2 on Steam. I could do that very easily. I could go back to Starbound, but I've gotten no feedback on that, and that wouldn't last forever either. What else do I have that I haven't recorded? I'm not going back to Deus Ex at this point. As much as I like the game, it's something I think I prefer to play on my own time. And really, that's about it for games I have installed. The only other stuff I have is I do have a few Dota 2 gift copies that people have sent me over the years, which I don't even want to really do anything with them. It's not really that I don't like the gifts, just that I'm not into the whole MOBA thing. Like, I've watched a few videos on them, and, you know, they look fun and all. I'm just not really into the whole competitive MOBA thing at all, so not going to be doing anything like that. Let's see. The other thing I did get gifted was Just Cause 2, which I've not even played the first one or the new one, so I'm probably not going to be recording that until I've at least played it. So, what does that leave me with? Well, if I can open my Movie Maker tab again. Why is it so damn dark? It wasn't this dark earlier. Here, give me a second. Whoa, whoa. That's better. Well, yeah, you can see my face now. And there's probably going to be glare all the hell. That's actually really hard on my eyes, but yeah. So I've got a few PlayStation 2 games here. I've got a few GameCube games that have to be laying around my room. I do have more of these, but right now I only have 3 of them on me, one of which I'm probably not going to be recording, but we'll see what happens with that. So anyways, let's go through the GameCube game first, because, well, I've only got 3 to go through. So I've got a copy of Tales of Symphonia right here. Not sure if you guys can see that. Try not to get too much glare on it, and yeah, it's Tales of Symphonia. I've also got the original Zelda: The Wind Waker. There we are. And I've got everyone's least favorite game, and pretty much the beginning of the downfall of Sonic games, as well as Sonic Heroes. I think I still have Sonic Heroes upstairs, but whatever. I have Shadow the Hedgehog here. Yep, the downfall. The complete bastardization of the Shadow character, who probably should have stayed dead after Adventure 2 spoilers. Which, Sonic Adventure 2, I might very well end up playing. I also have a Game Boy game here. I've got a few more of these laying around in random places. It's the only one I could find, because I've lost like half of these over the years, including my only copy of Final Fantasy V. But I've got Pokemon Silver right here. Somewhere around here is also Crystal, but I can't find it, so it's probably lost to the ethers of time. But I could do a Pokemon game, no problem. Now, let's get into PlayStation 2 stuff, which I'm not sure if I've even played half this stuff. Let's see. What's even in this pile? I just kind of grabbed the whole pile, and well, I can tell you what I have definitely played. Which one's first? Okay. Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, here. I've got both. I could do both. Those are freaking long games, though. That's a lot of commitment. And speaking of long games, so I can sort through this pile and get them in order. Speaking of long games, I've got Final Fantasy X, 10, I wish it didn't exist, and 12. I've only been, well, I've beaten 2 of these games. I actually never beat 12. I beat 10-2 twice, believe it or not, and that's only because I was trying to get 100% completion, which clearly did not happen. I've also got 3 Ratchet and Clank games here, in no particular order, apparently. I used to have all 4, but I think my brother went to one of his friends and never got back, so I've got the first Ratchet, I've got Going Commando, I'm good at maneuvering, and Deadlock, which I think is the 4th one. I'm pretty sure the 3rd one is missing. At least I'm pretty sure it's the 3rd one. That's what my brother lent to one of his friends. But whatever. We kind of share ownership of these games, so whatever. And then I also have 2 other games. This one I've actually never touched, but I've heard everyone say it's amazing. And this is because I got this at the end of the PS2 life cycle, and I was moving on to PS3. But I have Shadows of the Colossus, which I have never touched. I'm ashamed to say, but apparently this game is amazing. If it's anything like Dark Souls, I'm probably going to love it. And then I have Champions Return to Arms, which is a very, very random game to have. I think I used to also have another game, too, that was kind of a similar style, except I think it might have been a Dynasty Warriors thing. Which, you know, I had fun with it, even though those games are pretty shit, but whatever. So that's just a handful of the PlayStation 2 games I have. I have, like, a whole other stack in the other room, but including Dirge of Cerberus, let's not talk about that game. And a bunch of games I've actually never played. I think the only game in this pile that I haven't played is probably the 2nd and 4th Ratchets. I only played the 1st Ratchet, and I haven't played Shadows of the Colossus. Everything else in this pile here, I have played. So, so what will I be playing next on my channel? Well, you know what? If you guys have stuck around the video this long to see all the games I just showed off, I'll let you guys decide. You want to see me play a Pokemon game? I can do that very easily. Either the silver version, or I can easily run an emulated version of a later version of Pokemon. If you want to see Pokemon, let me know, and be sure to let me know specifically which version. I can't do X and Y. I can't do DS versions. Don't ask for those. Don't be silly. So if I'm going to do a Pokemon game, it's not going to be a DS version or above. I don't have a proper emulator for that stuff. Nor do I have any proper method to capture X and Y, which I do own X. As most of you will have probably seen that one update video. I do own X that has over 700 Pokemon. Just missing the legendaries, pretty much. Specifically the event ones, but whatever. If you want to see me do a GameCube game, be sure to let me know which one of these 3. I also have Sonic Adventure 2, which I'll probably just do it for Steam because it's easier to record. And then this whole pile of PlayStation games, which I don't want to do anything too long, so you're probably not going to see the Kingdom Hearts Final Fantasies. That's probably not going to happen. But even the Ratchet series, I'm kind of iffy on, but I can always start Shadow of the Colossus. I'd be more than happy to start that because everyone seems to think this game is amazing. And I've never actually played it, so. But you know what? I'm leaving it all up to you guys. If you guys want to see me play any of these games, I'm just going to throw these back on the ground here for now. I'm going to move them back to their proper place later. But yeah, if you want to see me do any of those games, let me know in the comments. Yes, that means I have to actually leave a comment. Otherwise, I'm just going to pick one at random and do it. But yeah, pretty much whatever game I see the most comments for is going to get played. And if I see no comments, well then, I'm just going to pick one at random. So, that's pretty much it for this update. Just letting you guys know, Final Fantasy VII probably not going to continue just because it's such a pain in the ass to record for, and it's something about the controls. It's just so old and like so unoptimized, seemingly. Like it's really, really janky to control. It bugs the crap out of me. Just controlling it. It's not like the game's unplayable. Like if I play the game for more than 2 hours, I eventually just fall into like getting used to the controls, and then I'm fine with it. Problem is, I can't record for over 2 hours because my commentary just falls apart. And I'm not going to sit there for like an hour and a half before actually starting recording just to warm up the controls again, because that's just ridiculous. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I hope the video wasn't too dark in the beginning there, which it probably was, but whatever. Hopefully that's fixed, and yeah, that'll be it for me. And be sure to let me know which game you want me to play, and that's all. I'll see you guys later.